till we find you. Put it up for you, you owe me fame. Early morning, right back in that money. When I keep on sweet, shut your honey to millions of weeks. Gotta run in and run it for me. When it's sunny, we gotta repeat. Step in London, he out in the east. Got a shot and she keep the receipts. Don't you tell him you got it for me. I think this one you therapy. I've been building on my legacy. There's a hundreds of phone. I'm in the songs so red, step at the top. There's no way to come. I'm just feeling like damn, I didn't even drop. So I just suck at the flow. I'm just feeling like damn, 50 top rock. I gotta suck at the flow. First we live, we make it go pop. Give her a dress, she turn this nut. I put a man at the block. Give her a 10, I'm already hot. The kind of land is in and all the bills that really are in the spot. Give you the bands and all the bills that really are in the spot. Never sleep, stretch 100 to millions. Gotta run in and ride it for me. When it's sunny, we gotta retreat. Straight from London, she out in the east. Let us have it, she keep the receipts. Don't you tell me you got it from me. After this, I'ma need therapy. I've been building on my legacy. Hundreds of hundreds of hope. Having no songs and ways. Step at the top, there's no way to pay. I'm not sweet, everyone look at me. I'm a dog on the night at all. Nothing rich, I'm leash. Why you trying to confuse when you know you can't see me? I know the hardest and then I play with you. Keep your head started, they still ain't gon' beat me. But this is the way it comes on TV. Put it inside of my damn like TV. I took a half of it, now I'm eating. Put her on count, I'm never gon' leave you. Get that fast and you see me, don't speak to me. Get her away from me, that's what she need. These two doing steady sign out for a Varsity. I play him harder than free, it don't bother me. I'm on top of this, cause I gotta be. I never sleep, stretch out 100 millions of weeks. Gotta run in and ride it for me. When it's sunny, we gotta retreat. Take from London, she out in the east. Let her shop and she keep the receipts. Don't you tell me you got it for me. After this, I'ma need therapy. I've been building on my legacy. There's a hundreds of folk. I mean, those songs are red. Step at the top, there's no way to go. Lucky me, 40 at least. Gotta ride with a 40 at least. You invited, you leaving with me. What you bringing the love of the people. Came out the swelling, I'm out of my crease. I was just running up, I got my money up. I keep on being my complete. Always thinking that I ran the fan. I still get high. Shit, I think. If a producer don't take off his tag, I do it myself. Now I'm moving the deal. When I go shopping, I'm selling the things that live. Years ago. I would find that it's hard when they get down, we gotta look for this. Making me under my bitch. I give a 40, 50 down the cash, just trying to a bitch. I spend that bitch at the fence. I run up in a kill, I'm in it for a year, just to get out of the middle. I'm getting more money, she's the one that I didn't take it from. If not a struggle, to the I'm not good at I'm really bad. I never crack on the light. My job's like one of like the minute they try to turn me down. You know I'm different, walking around with my skinnies, I'm 7-1 down. Say these things, they need to make it off the table, so we had to calm down. Go to the rap for the rap, you go to the rap, you shut down. And I'm trying to say I don't want for murder, you better get out. I'm like, try to help up his work, then you better get out. You ain't had no body around, ain't had no body around. But fill out, when he was gone, I had to go sit out, I wait on my turn. So we had to fill out, and I was still on my body, ain't had no body around, I'm better than some. I had Jackie rapping, I had spit through rapping, I got that. I had a best friend with a best friend, yeah, best friend. I got my back then, I went to the west end, I went to the front, people the front, what killer you have before? You tell them you not at the door. Every time I look about the door, let you get it for. There's nothing my people for. Keys and man, Lord. You got money up in the door, and they tell them you get it for. La la la, I ain't telling her to wait, I ain't telling her to do no more. I don't even know about them. La la la, now who's trying to start no more? Who's trying to make me go for you? You don't want to deal with it. La la la, and I've been born, you got a mortgage, yeah, you put on the moon, and all you talk about no la la la. Beginning the day, looking so the only talk about no more. I've been ready in my shoes, la la la. And I put you on the side of you. Tip of the phone, my pants off, living the sun is snapper. You go ahead and see that on me, you're gonna be good, go ahead one. Keep it pushing, I'm going home. Keep it up, they do, that's why I be saying them. Back in the day, with the hands in the back of the lap, we're putting on home. Back in the day, with the head in the back of the back down with your pants on. I did it before that time, I was a sweat, I took my last one. Never the place of boom, I was a boom. The high school, the type of I'm on the phone with a warning, that's the type of time you feel with a orange juice, oh shit, I ain't telling her to wait, why you telling me you go to war, I don't even know about them, la la la, now just got no words. We ain't tryna make people come boys. You know what they did in there. Blah, blah, blah. When I've been born, you gotta move to your home. You know, moving on the top, so blah, blah, blah. You're feeling bad, it's what I'm saying. All the talk, you don't know, back there, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I got 20 lights up, playing game, and I'm putting the pool in my lane. I got 20. Just like me, you tryna rap, get out the street. You just like me, you let it, you can't trust a dog. You just like me, you hustle hard to get a new iPhone. You just like me, you put them switches on your block. You just like me, you ready to die behind your block. Just like me, yeah. Just like me, you ready to die behind your block. Just like me, yeah. If I'm pouring first land, I just can't switch. He bought the demon in the slam. Just like me, you out here written it for your. Just like me, just like me. Let us try, let us put on the ground, just like me. Playing choppers, you outside, just like me.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Decatur High School's administration, faculty, staff, and students welcome you to Seahawk Gymnasium, your host for tonight's Bayside Boys basketball. Tonight we welcome the Jaguars from Washington High School. If I could have your attention for some important announcements. Steve Decatur High School welcomes everyone to tonight's contest. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you to accept the responsibility as a fan of this game to show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best. Please be aware this contest is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be audible in the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. Worcester County Public Schools' #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administration. Please familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit should an unlikely emergency evacuation be required. Remember, if you see something, say something. Now, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube, youtube.com/SDHS Sports, or search SDHS Sports on the YouTube app. Now, let's meet our starters. First, for the visiting Jaguars, a senior wearing number 5, Elijah Thomas. Junior wearing number 5, Ricardo Coates. And a guard, a 5'11" junior wearing number 2, Jonathan Purnell. The Seahawks are coached by Bobby Grosso, assisted by Ron Kinnair and Anthony.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Hawks' Nest here at Stephen Decatur High School for another Bayside South matchup between the Washington Jaguars and the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. My name is AJ Patton. Tonight, I am joined alongside my partner, Nolan Soares. And Nolan, how you doing tonight?
Doing pretty good, AJ. I'm excited for this game. Can't wait to see what the Seahawks are going to bring, especially from the last one.
So we're going to re-jump here after the turnover. Seahawks win the tip. Coach throwing the ball over there as Daron Frazier with the steal there for Washington. So Washington coming into this game 3-7. Seahawks coming in at 4-7. Nice deflection there by Purnell. It will go Seahawks possession. Last game for Washington, they won on the road at Chris Field 54-36. And for the Seahawks, their last game was a win at home against Parkside in a thriller of a game, 77-73. Should be an amazing game tonight, Nolan.
Yeah, it's going to be very good. Excited to see what the Seahawks are going to bring. Let's see if they can piggyback off that one and continue this streak at home. Big thing for the Seahawks, going to be putting pressure on defense like they did last game, and also pushing on offense, creating those good shots, good passes, which create into a good offense at the end of the day.
So pass into the corner as Amari Corbin steps his foot on the line there, and the Seahawks taking back over. So a bit of an offensive lull so far from both teams. But solid crowd here tonight, the Hawks' Nest, for the Seahawks as they try and look for their second win in a row. As Sharkey with it. Now inside, Purnell going up through a double team and getting it off the glass. Jonathan Purnell in the last game against Parkside, he had 22 points and shot 67% from the free throw line. Free throws will also be a big key in a Seahawks win tonight.
Seahawks going to be really pressing on defense right now.
Jones driving on Copes, puts up a tough shot off side iron there. And Sharkey now with the board. We'll get to Purnell. And Soares will slow it down on the wing. Purnell driving in, free throw line jumper. That one's off back iron. And coming away with it there is Mike White. And Coach Corey Holden for Washington will call a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll stay on with you. Coach Corey Holden for Washington, former Seahawk JV head coach. So, yeah, good to have him back.
Yeah, definitely some competitiveness here because we have 4 sophomores on the team and now 1 freshman. Definitely kind of playing against your old coach, got that little bit of rivalry going. But, yeah, Seahawks going to really need to push today. Washington really is going to have to come in here and show the Seahawks up and show them what they can do on an away game after that long bus ride.
Yeah, Washington also looking for back-to-back wins as the Jaguars have 4 seniors in their starting lineup. 1 sophomore, as that's Derone Frazier, is the only sophomore in the starting lineup. Nice drive inside there for Elijah Thomas, just couldn't finish on the layup. And White going back up and getting it off the glass. So pass up to Soares. He's got her closer there by Mike White. Purnell will direct the offense. They wanted that inside feed there to Purnell. Bredenberg in the post. Now Copes pulling the 3. Looked like tried to bank it in and couldn't get it. And Frazier with the rebound. And now pulling the 3 there's Amari Corbin. Couldn't get it. Good box out there by Bredenberg and now Copes. Soares will pull the 3 on the other end. Can't get it to go. Nice tip out there by Sharkey. Able to reset it for the Seahawks. And inside to Bredenberg. Going up. Got tipped there. Good defense by Derone Frazier. But they will call a foul. Shooting foul there on Derone Frazier.
Big thing tonight is going to be free throws. Free throws tonight is going to be really big. Jordan Bredenberg going to be shooting 2.
Bredenberg makes the first. And checking in here for Washington is Torian Taylor. He will come in for Amari Corbin. I'll ask you, Nolan, what are you looking at of the Seahawks for a win tonight? You know, coming off that strong win against Parkside, big win at that. What do they need to do tonight to make it back-to-back?
The big thing is what are the little things that happened last game that they worked on in practice to make it better just for this game? And that's a big thing as a coach, as we have almost a pretty much father-son duo here, and it's pretty good that they have that connectivity. And hopefully they practice on those small, weak things that they did in that game to build it. It's all about stacking the blocks on top of each other in basketball.
Now pulling a tough jumper there is Taylor. It's short. Now going back up with it, and 1 for Derone Frazier, the sophomore, with a chance for a 3-point play to give Washington the lead early. Foul will go there on Caden Sharkey, his first, also team's first of the game.
Yeah, Caden Sharkey had a great game last game. Offense, rebounds on both sides of the ball. Again, it's going to be which players on the Seahawks are going to continue off last game and work as a team.
Purnell going coast to coast there. Got tipped out by Sharkey. We tried to move a little bit too fast. We try and set up, slow it down there inside, but Purnell felt he had a lane. But now Washington taking back over. And what's your key tonight for Washington to get a win on the road, you know, in this hostile environment of the Hawks Nest?
They're going to have to play tough. Playing tough, especially on the Seahawks, is hard because the Seahawks always play really good defense at home. And fouls is another one. You got to control the fouls, especially now since you get 2 automatic shots for 5-team fouls.
It's a good steal there by Elijah Thomas. Now rejected by Bredenberg. Going back up for the layup is Derone Frazier. I believe that was Torian Taylor there going back up for the layup. Now Sharkey on the wing. Soares straight away 3. Is good. Now nice poke away there by Soares. Getting the steal. Now going in transition. 1-on-1 for the layup. Nicky Soares also had a big game against Parkside. He scored 14 in that 77-73 win.
Yeah, good job by Soares right there. 5 points in about 10 seconds. Great way to feed back to put the Seahawks back up.
So Thomas now to White. He traveled. Say Elijah Thomas versus Jonathan Purnell will be a very good matchup tonight as Jaron Jackson to check in here.
Here's this replay
for Ja'Kai Jones
of the steal from Suarez as he's drawing that contact and pushing up through the ball on the left side.
So 9-6 Seahawks, 3:19 left here in this first period. Purnell with it. Get back to Bredenberg. Now Suarez driving in through some contact. Going to get the bounce there on the layup. Tipped up like a volleyball. Bredenberg coming away with it and getting the rebound. And second chance points.
Big men are going to be big this game, and they got to be big. Sharkey and Bredenberg, great duo. I mean, they work great together. They both finish the shots and complete what they need to do on that offense.
Screen there by Frazier. Thomas takes it. Now loose ball. They will call a foul there on Ricardo Copes. Push foul, his first of the game. As Derek Stevens will check in here for Mike White. Also, Jai Jackson will check in for Ricardo Copes. It's Derek Stevens inbound here. And now Thomas will clear it out at the top.
Seahawks locking the Jaguars down.
Now free throw line is Taylor back out to Jaron Jackson. Still got 12 on the shot clock here. Thomas works around the screen. He didn't want it. Now back out. Three there is good from Derek Stevens. So in the corner is Suarez. Now try to get that to Jai Jackson. Nice deflection by Stevens. Going up for the layup. Tie game 11-11. Jaguars return to some full court press. Seahawks able to break it. Now cross court pass. Suarez pull up for three. Couldn't get it. Bredenberg got tipped there going up. Game moving at a fast pace. Stevens able to come away with a loose ball there. Now Jackson. Thomas will slow things down here a little bit. Getting a screen by Taylor. Nice backdoor cut. Unable to finish though.
Seahawks coach calling out of play.
Jackson faking the three. Inside. Now free throw line jumper there by Bredenberg. Gets the bounce.
Once again, Seahawks making that right pass, making that one more, which really goes in favor for them. Because big men all around are pretty good as we got a backcourt here. Again, great defense, setting the tone. It makes a difference, AJ, it really does.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Ricardo Copes checking in there for Nicky Suarez. Will be one of the Seahawks' keys tonight. Is just avoiding those turnovers. Getting as many chances in fast break, or on the fast break, I should say. Taking it to the cup, don't be afraid.
Just under a minute now in the first quarter.
So for now, close defense here by Jackson. So Sharkey coming around the screen there is Purnell. Tough shot, couldn't get the bounce. And then we go back Jaguars' way. Last touch there by Jordan Bredenberg. It will stay with the Seahawks. Okay. Ref on near baseline signaled Jaguars ball, but we'll stay with the Seahawks here. It's Jai Jackson inbound. Then back out to Purnell. Now Jackson fakes corner three, and he traveled.
35.1 seconds left. Jaguars going to be taking it out on the baseline. This gives the Seahawks a shot.
Yeah, Decatur will turn to some full court press now. And a deflection there and steal by Purnell. Getting it off the glass once again. Seahawks staying with this relentless defense, trying to trap the Jaguars. Thomas gets it up to Jarrell Blake. Nice deflection there. Great block by the Seahawks. Still got 14 seconds here. They will hold for the last shot.
Seahawks run a play. Need to do something great here.
And Purnell, Euro stepping, floating. Almost got the M1 there. They'll call a foul on Washington. Let's see what that goes on. We're going to replay
Here's
right here.
the replay of the steal from Purnell, putting it up on the left side. Great job. Full court press. One thing that stands out that the Seahawks are great at this year from the start of the season.
That foul went on Jyron Jackson, his first of the game. Purnell shooting 2 at the line. In and out in the first. As Jace Johnson will check in here for Jordan Brandenburg, coming up from JV. As a couple injury reports for the Seahawks. You know, Caleb Porter-Wise, he's now out for the year after getting injured versus Parkside. Parker Harrington, not out for the year, but won't be back for a little while. So Seahawks had to bring a couple guys up from JV. That included Cruz Smith, who will wear number 0, and Jace Johnson, who will wear number 1. As Purnell go 1 for 2 from the line. And now reach and foul there on Ricardo Copes, his second of the game.
1.1 seconds left. Seahawks up by 5.
Nicky Soares will come back in here for Ricardo Copes. Copes a little frustrated after picking up that second foul. He only had 4 seconds left. Want to try and avoid that foul there. So that will do it for the first quarter as the Seahawks go into the second, up 16-11 over the Jaguars. All right, back with you. Start of the second quarter. And the Seahawks up 16-11 over the Jaguars. Nolan, what are your thoughts on this game so far?
Both teams playing really good. Seahawks definitely coming out, getting that home advantage, but they're showing who they are tonight, and they're piggybacking off that game from Parkside, which is really good. We got one big man in, Sharkey, right now. Sharkey's really going to have to lock down in the paint on defense and offense.
His feet inside there, Dorian Frazier. They call a jump ball. We'll go back to the Seahawks. It's almost an up and down there. But Seahawks taking back over. It's Jace Johnson will run point. Now the corner, Soares getting trapped. Probably the worst place you want to get trapped is the corner there. Coach Bobby Grosso will call a timeout here. See if it's 30-second or full. We'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll stay on with you. So Seahawks up 16-11. You know, Nolan, what's your key here for the Seahawks? You know, playing some solid defense so far, but mainly on the offensive side.
Seahawks need to do something that's going to move them around, really get them shifty on their toes. And that's a big thing with the Seahawks. They got a lot of small, fast guys. And that's really good in this type of offense and this type of game because you get that movement. And when you get the movement, it creates chaos. Chaos is a big word in basketball. You hear it from every level, all the way from NBA down to college, all the way down to those 3-year-olds playing down at the old little hoops that they got on the recreational centers. And it's pretty cool how it works. It's just it's interesting. It's something that you can't teach, and it's just something that pretty much comes together when that team bonding kind of bonds.
There's 4 on the shot clock here for the Seahawks. Now Jace Johnson in the corner. He got trapped. That's a shot clock violation. Looks like Seahawks will stay with some half-court pressure here. Turn away from some full court as Jordan Bredenberg will check in here for Jai Jackson. Get another big man out there for the Seahawks.
Yeah, definitely having 2 big men out there is good for the Seahawks. Seahawks going to be locking down on defense right now.
It's Elijah Thomas, Washington's top scorer. Now Jones spinning, fading. Can't get it off the glass. It's a little bit too strong there. Now Jace Johnson, spin around and feed into Sharkey. Now great ball movement. Back out Soares, corner 3. Money!
The microwave really showing up tonight, playing a big key role.
It's Elijah Thomas. Now slipping there is Stevens, able to stay with it. But good deflection there by Soares. Will stay with the Jaguars. Still 50 on the shot clock as Mike White will check in here.
Here's this replay right here.
Torian
From
Taylor.
the pass from Sharkey to Brenneberg to the corner to Soares. Absolutely splash.
Thomas there elevating for that inbound pass. He's got 8 on the shot clock. Feet inside. Thomas going up and getting the layup. Elijah Thomas needs to have a big game for Washington to win this game. Now Soares just lost out of bounds there.
Another thing that I usually talk about every game is effort. One thing you can never teach in any sports, no matter what level, age, or anything. It's all about effort. And coaches love effort, especially when you come in and you have it in practice, because you know when the coaches see you practice, that's how you play.
Thomas, good drive there, taking it all himself. Getting back-to-back points. 4-point game. Washington will stay with some half-court pressure. Soares, another 3 off back iron. And now Ja'Kai Jones running the floor. Good ball fake. Now going up and drawing the charge there is Nicky Soares. Great job setting his feet. As foul will go on Ja'Kai Jones, his first of the game. You know, for Washington, seen a few guys shooting the ball so far. I would say, what's your key game plan for Washington on offense?
Washington really needs to just control the game. They're looking a little sloppy all over the place. It's good to slow the game down. You can tell they're just trying to match exactly what the Seahawks are doing. But the Seahawks have that advantage, not only that they're at home, but this is how they play normally, is fast-paced and with control. And when you're not used to playing that fast control game, it really can get you out of whack.
Frazier at the top. Now Mike White thought about pulling the 3 there. He'll feed inside. Thomas, nice strip by Sharkey. And Purnell going the other way. Feet up. Soares driving in. He's got deflected there. They're going to call foul on the way up. Second team foul of the quarter for the Jaguars. That will go on Doran Frazier, his second of the game. Looks like we'll have a couple subs here for the Jaguars after this Nicky Soares free throw.
Soares shooting 2.
Soares only had 2 chances at the line in the last game against Parkside. He's short there on the first. He went 1 for 3 in the Parkside game as Amari Corbin and Torian Taylor checking in here for the Jaguars.
Just under 5 minutes left in the second quarter, first half of this matchup from the Seahawks and the Jaguars.
Soares going 0 for 2. Jaguars able to break the trap. And White now fakes the shuffle pass inside, going up on Sharkey, gets rejected. White able to stay with it. Now on the ground, feeds back out to Thomas. And they call a travel there on Elijah Thomas. Thinking for the Seahawks inside, sticking with that defensive pressure, pardon me, trapping the Jaguars as much as you possibly can on the inside. It's Jace Johnson there, running the floor. He'll set it up at the top. Now feed inside, Soares tried to save it, but he stepped on the baseline. So 19-15, 4:17 left here before half. I'll ask you, Nolan, do you think we'll see a team go on a run here before halftime?
Yeah, Seahawks are definitely going to go on a run. They're in that, I'd say, state of mind, just really controlling the game, playing great defense like that, and compressing and pushing the ball up the court.
Purnell going 1-on-2, couldn't finish there on the layup. And now Thomas in the corner. He'll pull the three. That one's off back iron again. Johnson, jump ball. Will stay here. Jai Jackson will come in for Jace Johnson. Now Mike White to inbound. Ja'Kai Jones. Now feeds to Thomas. Thomas is set up at the top. He gets a screen by Torian Taylor. Now kicks to the corner. Corbin. Nice deflection by Jackson. Unable to steal it away though. Ball on the ground. Rugby scrum for it. Timeout called by the Jaguars. 3:24 left here before half. Seahawks up 19-15. We'll be right back with you.
Man down, call out Amber Lambs. Tell him breathe, bro. Nail it to the cross. He walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabronis? Trying to see Compton. The industry can hate me. Marlon D. Mama, how many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this. Hold up, where are you from? Five, I'm finna go dumb. Sideways, bug skunk, fever, I'm on one. Funk, baby, rockin' it. Quid pro quo, what you want, cause I'm watching it. Work on the phone.
All right, back with you. 3:24 left now before half. 19-15 Seahawks the lead. Jaguars got 11 on the shot clock. Try and get a shot up. Once again, both teams kind of struggling to find anything on offense here in this past about minute and a half. Just going on a scoring drought. We'll see if one of these teams can turn it around before halftime. But so far, been a decently low-scoring game here, 19-15, especially for the Seahawks compared to last game. But Thomas now with 2 on the shot clock, puts it up acrobatically, can't get it. And Sharkey getting the board. Cornell will control the offense. And feed to the corner, Soares inside to Sharkey. He gets doubled. Jackson can't get it off the glass. Bredenberg right there, couldn't clean it up. Good box out there by Torian Taylor. Now Thomas going the other way. Let's slow it down. A couple screens being set in the middle. Corbin gets open for 3. No good. Sharkey's got it again. And Purnell for the Seahawks just trying to find something on offense here going into halftime. Extend on this lead. It's backdoor cut. Purnell got fouled going up. He'll get 2 more at the charity stripe. This foul will go on Ja'Kai Jones, his second of the game, team's third. Purnell's first free throw. Bounces in. And Jyron Jackson will come in here for Amari Corbin. It's Jonathan Purnell. This will be his 4th free throw. Already shooting more free throws in this game than he did in the last. There was a ton of free throws towards the end of the game. So he goes 2 for 2 there. And Thomas. Now Jackson. Got Jones at the top. Washington trying to find something inside here. Driving in there, putting up a tough shot as Blake couldn't get it. Thomas able to stay with it, getting it poked away. Will go back Seahawks possession.
Seahawks going to be pushing the ball slowly, controlling the offense in the last 2 minutes in the first half.
Soares cross-court pass there, Jackson. Now inside, Sharkey, elbow jumper. Off back iron there. A little bit too strong once again. Just both teams a little bit too strong in their mid-ranges so far. Just can't find that sweet spot. But Jackson feeding inside there to Blake. Nice rejection again by Sharkey. He's been a paint beast so far tonight. Purnell driving in, kick out, 3 by Soares is good.
Great pass by Purnell to Soares in the corner, shooting for 3.
Jyron Jackson going up there on Soares. They'll call a foul, shooting foul. Jackson will get 2. Soares making it rain from beyond the arc once again.
With the replay.
Replay of the block by Sharkey. Looks like in a minute we'll be getting the replay from the Soares 3. Jackson's first. Bounces off the rim. And Shawnell Jones will check in here for Jarrell Blake. So 1:04 now left for half. 9-point Seahawks lead. Jackson's second free throw. Couldn't get the bank there, going 0 for 2. Seahawks with a chance to extend to double digits here going into half.
1 minute left.
As backdoor cut, Soares gets the layup. Good find there by Sharkey.
Once again, Seahawks continuing this amazing offense.
They call a foul going up there on Jonathan Purnell. He's trying to say it was all ball. So is Coach Grasso. It's only Purnell's first, though. That's definitely somebody we want to keep out of foul trouble. Here's the corner 3 by Soares.
Again, splash.
Yeah, something we saw to Soares in the last game as well was a 4-point play there at the end of the third quarter. I mean, shots were just being traded back and forth. I mean, it was like a 3-point party.
Yeah,
in the Parkside game.
Yeah, it was insane. After that, entire student section pretty much came down. Everybody getting hype. It's pretty good. And I always mention it, but the Decatur community and around us is amazing about how many people come out to support. No matter what sport it is, everybody's coming out.
Jaguars turn some full court press there. Seahawks able to break it. Soares inside. Look like that pass was intended for Sharkey. Brodenberg came away with it, and Jackson getting tipped going up by Thomas. They will call a foul.
23.9 seconds left. Let's see if the Jaguars are going to hold it for the last shot or just try and get something in there.
Reach and foul there went on Jai Jackson, his first of the game. Now feed to Jackson. Going up on Sharkey. Tough shot. Couldn't get it off the glass there. And Thomas got fouled going up once again. That will be Purnell's second.
13.5 seconds. Hopefully the Seahawks can get this rebound here and get something in before halftime.
It's Elijah Thomas getting 2 at the line. First one's in and out. And Jarrell Blake will check in here for Torian Taylor. So it looks like Seahawks will be getting the last shot here. 13 and a half left. Nolan, what are you drawing up here for the Seahawks? Try and get a buzzer beater. It's Thomas going 1 for 2.
Seahawks need to get 2 points here to get up by 10 before the first half ends. That would be really big for them going into halftime up by 10.
Jackson. Now Brandenburg, Soares calling for it. Nice interception and save by Sean L. Jones. And that will do it for the first half as we go into halftime with the Seahawks at 26-18 over the Jaguars.
It's Friday night, it's the same thing. I always seem to get around now. There's no mistake.
I'm about to hit the street with my girls, it's time to get loose. Hanging out to the moon peak like my cheeks hanging out of them. When there's her Davis flowing, I'll be kicking up dust. Can't forget about the folding chairs, pop the trunk and grab my Stanley Cup. Cause I'm here for a good time, not a long time, baby. I might be late, but I'm always on time, baby. Gotta back it up and let them know that it's real. Baby, hold it, hold it, hold it, keep it.
I wanna rock right now. I'm raw bass and I came to get down. I wanna rock right now.
I'm about bass and I came to get down. I'm not, I wanna rock right now. I'm about bass and I came to get down. I'm not international, no, but I'm known to rock the microphone because joy, pump it up. Hey, come on, here we go.
All right, back with you. Start of the second half, and the Seahawks up 26-18 over the Jaguars. You know, had a couple chances there at the end of the first half to extend it to double digits going into half. Just couldn't get the basket in to extend it to double digits, but they have a chance here. Seahawks getting the first possession of the second half.
Big thing for the Seahawks is going to be keeping the lead and continuing it. It's going to be really big for them to strive and continue what they're doing.
It's a good tip there. Come away with the steal there is the Jaguars. Now Thomas back out. 3 by Ja'Kai Jones is good. First basket of the second half belongs to the Jaguars.
Seahawks going to be pushing the ball.
Yeah, it's almost an and one there for Jonathan Purnell. He'll get 2 at the charity stripe. Third trip to the line today for Jonathan Purnell as that foul will go on John L. Jones, his first of the game.
Purnell going to be shooting 2. Free throws are big.
Yeah, especially in a tight game like this. Not too high scoring either. Got to make as many chances at the line as you possibly can. Purnell off in the first. It's Coach Grasso telling the Seahawks here, if Purnell misses, to watch Elijah Thomas. He'll most likely sprint down, get out in fast break, and look for the outlet pass up. Purnell got 1 for 2. So Thomas now into the corner is Jones. Thomas one-on-one here against Purnell. Been a pretty good matchup so far. And turning the ball over there is Elijah Thomas, looking for Ja'Kai Jones there. Good defense by Ricardo Copes, though. Blocking off the pass. So Sharkey wants that backdoor cut there. He'll feed it back to Copes. And Purnell spin around, crosses over, now feeds into the post. Sharkey traveled. He can't believe it. In the second half, obviously gotta try to avoid that as much as possible. Jones. Now Frazier. Thomas will set it up and take it himself on Purnell. Hard fall there. They call a turnover. He's a little shaken up on the ground there. Hopefully he's all right. He's able to get back to his feet. Seahawks taking back over. Something, Nolan, that the Seahawks have done really well so far this game has been collapsing down on the inside.
Yeah, definitely. Very good for the Seahawks collapsing on, and we're going to have a big foul here.
Yeah, Soares getting knocked to the ground. That'll be the second team foul on the Jaguars. That will go on Jerome Frazier, his third. Torian Taylor will come in for Jerome Frazier. Already 2 team fouls, though, for the Jaguars. Just 1:39 into this third period. They wanted Sharkey there, got deflected out of bounds by Mike White.
Seahawks going to need to run something here.
Copes inbound again, once again like he's done all season long. We try and find a post here. Is Sharkey able to grab it? Avoiding the steal, now Copes. Nice jab step. Loses it though, ball's on the ground. Looks like we'll have a jump ball here. Yes, we will. It'll go back to the Jaguars. So some of the offensive struggles from the first half carrying into the second half here. So on the wing is Ja'Kai Jones. And Taylor got it poked away there by Copes and come away with the steal. Copes doesn't have numbers. So he slows it down and resetting there. Probably a smart decision.
Yeah, Seahawks going to be setting something up here. Let's see what they can complete. Hopefully they get some success here. A lot of motion would be great.
As setting Purnell up for three, rolls off the rim. Sharkey going back up, can't get the second chance points. And Shawnell Jones, nice steal there by Soares. Gator has numbers. Sharkey spins and lays it in.
Sharkey with a great spin move, putting two up on the right side, putting the Seahawks up by 8.
Thomas here, holding the ball, now feeds to Jones. Now feeding inside once again. Thomas couldn't get the layup. Soares holding it for the rebound. Seahawks once again with a chance to extend to double digits here. He'll feed to Bredenberg on the wing. Setting a couple screens in the middle. Now Soares, offensive foul there on the Seahawks. Their first of the period. They're going to Caden Sharkey, his second. You got a replay right here of the steal by Soares and up to Sharkey spinning for the layup as Jaron Jackson checked in there for Ja'Kai Jones. Jackson on the wing. Taylor almost a steal there again by Soares. Free throw line jumper, couldn't get it. Now going back up is Thomas and drawing the foul. Elijah Thomas, another chance at the line here. Jai Jackson will be checking in here for the Seahawks after this free throw. Foul there on Ricardo Copes, his third of the game. So it looks like once again we will be seeing Jai Jackson checking in for Ricardo Copes. Thomas off on the first. And there it is. Probably smart once again by Coach Grosso to take Copes out with those 3 fouls. Save him for the fourth quarter. Thomas trying to go 1 for 2.
Seahawks boxing out.
So Jaguars turning some full court press here. Seahawks trying to break it. Purnell feed up to Sharkey. They do break it. Soares, corner 3. You bet. Now pass up, deflected by Sharkey. Loose ball. Jaguars have it, but traveling there on the ground. Trying to see who that is Torian Taylor.
Ball back in the Seahawks' hands.
Got a replay right here, the Soares corner 3. Got pushed down to the ground there as well. So Purnell, Seahawks able to break the press there.
Seahawks going to be moving around, getting some motion going.
As Thomas bit on the steal, Jackson unable to get the floater. Ball on the ground. Let's see what they call here. We'll call a foul. That'll go on Jaron Jackson, his second of the game, and team's third of this third period.
Seahawks up by double digits. Let's see if they can extend this lead.
So go back out, Purnell. I think Seahawks with this 10-point lead. We waste some time here, set it up on offense. Haven't seen too much of the post today from the Seahawks. Been a lot of threes. There's a 3 again by Jackson. Gets the bank. Gotta say, bank's still open, 7:32 at night.
Yeah.
And a timeout by Coach Corey Holden for Washington. We will step aside with the Seahawks up 35-22 over the Jaguars. All right, 3:19 left here in this third period. After that timeout called by Coach Corey Holden for Washington. I'll tell you, the Seahawks going on a pretty good run here.
Yeah, Seahawks are definitely stepping the game up in this third quarter late. And it's getting interesting. Seahawks playing the game like they usually do. And they definitely are showing that feedback on how they fix the little things from that Parkside game.
I was going to say, that's some of the shooting we've seen against Parkside as Mike White can't respond on the other end for three. Brandenburg's got the rebound. Yeah, Seahawks turning back to that Parkside game. Just shooting a lot of threes, making most of them. Sharkey deep two. That one's off front iron. Soares getting the board, those second chance points here for the Seahawks if they can capitalize. Now in the middle, Jackson goes up there, got fouled in the middle. Just lost the ball going up there. He'll get two at the line. Foul will go there on Torian Taylor, his first of the game.
Seahawks continuing to draw fouls, make good shots, good passes, and playing the game like they usually do on offense.
It's Jackson off back iron on the first free throw. Checking in here is Daron Frazier for Torian Taylor. Jai Jackson shot 5 free throws in the last game. Only made 2 of them. Has went 40%. Getting a couple chances at the line so far. See, he goes 0 for 2 there. So Jaron Jackson into the corner. Thomas will pull the three. He's got that.
Seahawks now only up by 10. Seahawks looking to increase it. A lot of motion going on right now.
Yeah, Sharkey wanted that feed there inside to Purnell. He'll take it all himself. Can't hit the floater. Comes away with it somehow and getting fouled there. That will put the Seahawks in the bonus here. So Caden Sharkey will be getting 2 at the line. That's the 4th foul on Daron Frazier. That's big. He's a good rebounder inside for Washington.
AJ, let's take a step aside right now from basketball, and let's talk about this upcoming snow. Pretty intense. I've seen multiple different scales saying that we could be getting from 5 to 7 or 11 to 13, from 18 to 20. What do you think's the most accurate for the Eastern Shore?
Sharkey hits the first free throw. Not too sure, to be honest. You know, Eastern Shore don't get as much snow, obviously, as northern counties in Maryland. You know, I go back to Warwick Community College on Thursday, so maybe getting that day off. It'll be pretty nice first day back, but looks like they are calling for the weekend. So I'd say roughly, if we get what we're called, maybe 8 to 9. If I had to guess, I was waving the shot off there, foul on the floor on the Seahawks. I'll go on Jai Jackson to second.
I don't know. I'm really feeling some heavy snow. I would love to get a little break from school. Maybe another 19-day vacation.
Like last year.
Yeah, last year. And
so Jaguars go to the break play here. They give it back out. And now Thomas. Euro steps inside, gets it tipped away. Let's see whose possession it is here. We'll stay with the Jaguars. But yeah, I'm hoping for a lot of snow. I'm usually not that much of a snow guy, but I would like some snow this time around.
Yeah, I gotcha. I would like snow one time every year, but it needs to be a lot. I can't have the little bit here and there every couple weeks in January and February. I need one big one, and that's it.
It's good defense there inside once again by the Seahawks. Now, minute 38 left here before the end of the third period. Decatur up by 12. Had Soares inside there for a second. They feed to Jackson. Euro step in. Couldn't get the layup. Brandenburg. It's like, we'll have a jump ball here. Yes, we will. We'll go back to Washington. Cruz Smith will check in here for Jordan Brandenburg. First action of the day for Cruz Smith coming up from JV. Let's see what he can do.
Let's see what the Seahawks can do on defense. Lock something down here.
So Jyron Jackson now feeds inside there. Back Jackson. Pull the three. Way too short there. And Purnell has got the rebound. Now pass up to Jai Jackson. Seahawks will slow it down here, set it up. Under a minute remaining. Jackson on Jackson matchup here. Smith with it at the top. Now Soares fakes three. Got 5 on the shot clock. Purnell taking it all himself. Nice rejection there by Thomas. Shot clock violation. Jaguars taking back over as Ja'Kai Jones and Amari Corbin checking in here for Jyron Jackson and Shawnell Jones. So corner, Corbin, three. A little bit too long there. Ball on the ground. Jaguars had it for a second. They call it travel there on Jarrell Blake. Ricardo Copes checking in here for Cruz Smith. Decatur can hold the last shot here, which I feel like they should. As they will. Purnell clearing out the offense. Looks like he wants an ISO here. We'll feed over to the top. Feed inside. Sharkey pops a jumper. Nothing but net. And Thomas. Deep shot there off the glass as the Seahawks go into the fourth quarter up by 14 over the Jaguars.
If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. You cannot run for me. If you do this, I'ma trip out. Trip out.
All right, start of the fourth quarter. Seahawks up by 14, 39-25 over the Jaguars. Nolan, what's your key for both teams here in this fourth quarter? For the Seahawks, obviously trying to close out the game. Washington trying to come back into it.
Seahawks need to lock down on defense and continue playing the game of basketball on offense. There's not much I can say because they're pretty much covering everything right now, and they look like a legit basketball team. Jaguars really need to just step it up a little bit. Kind of say, you know what, we're away, but who cares?
Soares couldn't get the three there, offside iron. Frazier, good box out. Now Thomas pass up to Corbin. Now free throw line, back out to White. Hops drives in, gets it off the glass. Now pass up to Soares. Cornell once again being the facilitator of the Seahawks offense. Now Soares being inside to Sharkey, back out. Cornell for 3, offside iron. Now Corbin, nice fake there, pull the mid-range, rattles it home.
Seahawks up by
now.
10 points. Seahawks slowing it down as we will have a timeout by the Seahawks. And we'll be right back with you.
As we're going to have a live look in here. Looks like a minute of the Pocomoke game. Yes, we will. Pocomoke up right now 62-35.
Wow.
Over Crisfield. Seahawks play Pocomoke next Tuesday here at the Hawks Nest. That game will be played on January 27th. Wow. I mean, Pocomoke.
Yeah, they've been showing up.
Yeah, they're number 1 in the Bayside South right now. We had a look in of Pocomoke the last couple games. They've just been dominant, to be honest.
They've been good. We'll be right back with you guys after this full timeout from Decatur.
So, holding on your damn street, stopping, jumping, bumping, every car off in this damn thing. Throwing the balls up at these soldiers, screaming and bleeding from their nose. But when we start, that's where we make them hit the flow. Ain't no game off in this night. Keep up in your body, come on, get it started. And with be the hardest, so if a drumming right in back, just like a punch the beat up in this throat, this stuff is not good, bro.
Now we nookie and bucky and ready to fight. I bet that I'm a throw them things away as best as they watch.
All right, 6:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Decatur up by 10 after that full timeout called by Coach Bobby Grosso for the Seahawks. Decatur got to try and find someone on offense here. You know, Washington finding their groove, but Copes for 3, in and out. And rebound there by Frazier. And Corbin will pull the 3. That one's off back iron. A little bit too strong, and Soares run the floor. Had an even matchup there, but he'll slow it down. Copes got smacked in the face there. In the corner. Beat inside, Brandenburg in the post. Nice steal there by Elijah Thomas. Now one-on-one, Euro steps for the layup. So Cornell with Washington on the 6-0 run here to start this fourth quarter. Now Soares, all about the on-the-move 3. Copes getting double team, gets around it and drives. Baseline swatted by Jerome Frazier. 6 on the shot clock now. Copes to inbound. Got to find something quick here if you're Decatur. So go back out to Purnell. Purnell straight away 3, offside iron. Sharkey going up for the rebound, but he traveled.
Seahawks going to be getting unlucky there on that travel call. Jaguars will be on offense, setting something up here as Seahawks continue to sit on defense.
Screen there by Taylor as Thomas driving into the double team, counted and the foul. Thomas with a chance for a 3-point play to make it a 9-0 Jaguars run. Foul going there on Jordan Brandenburg, his first of the game. Also team's first of this fourth quarter. Thomas converts on the 3-point play. Now only a 5-point game. So Cornell working at the top. Copes getting doubled in the corner. And Purnell. Now Copes pulling the three. Short. Frazier, another rebound. He's been a paint beast for the Jaguars in this game, as he's done all season long. As Corbin just fell down there. Will stay with the Jaguars. It was last touch by Copes. Still got 22 on the shot clock. So Thomas. Screen by Frazier. Thomas takes on the left side and kicks. White three. Too strong. And ripping it away there is Taylor. They'll call a jump ball. We'll stay here. Jai Jackson to come in for Nicky Soares. Mike White to inbound here. Now in the corner is Taylor. Gets some space, can't hit the floater. Now bounces off the glass, stripped away by Sharkey. They call a push foul there. That'll be his third foul. Caden Sharkey's third, and Mike White's inbound again. He finds Frazier, now White. Now a tough floater there, couldn't get the bounce. Still got to get a rebound is Mike White. Getting the second chance points there for the Jaguars. For the Seahawks, he's got to box out.
Just over 4 minutes left now. Seahawks will call a timeout as things get a little close. And we'll be right back with you. Tune in to DJ First Class.
All right, 4:08 now left here in regulation. Decatur up by 3. Jaguars on an 11-0 run here.
Seahawks definitely going to be doing something here. Going to be making something happen. Hopefully something cool, something like a show that's going to get everybody getting hype, everybody getting on their feet.
And it's been a scoring drought so far in this quarter for the Seahawks. But Sharkey in the middle. Now to the corner. Soares able to stay with it. Popping the 3. Couldn't get it. A wild shot there, but Sharkey going back up. Hit off the front of the rim. And Thomas now taking it full speed and getting a layup there in transition. Nice jab step there. Purnell can't hit the floater. Gets it back though, goes back up and gets fouled. Hard foul there. Purnell got smacked in the face. Very deserving of 2 shots at the line here. Foul go on Torian Taylor, her second of the game.
This is big right here for Purnell. Making 2 of these shots.
Yeah, Purnell's still in some pain here. .322 left now in regulation. It's Purnell off on the first free throw. Jai Jackson to check in. So coming for Jordan Brennenberg. Looks like Seahawks trying to go with more of a speed lineup. You know, once they get out in fast break, looking to run, getting Jai Jackson back in there, you can do just that.
Yes.
Purnell goes 1 for 2. First points of the fourth quarter for the Seahawks there.
Just under 3.5 minutes now left in the game. Seahawks really need to break down on defense and continue their drive and strive on offense.
Corbin now gets Soares a jump, free throw line jumper, too strong. Frazier gets it stripped by Copes. Looks like they will call a foul on him. Yes, they will. That's his 4th of the game. Duran Frazier. Actually, foul will go on Jonathan Purnell there, his 3rd. Frazier getting 2 shots at the line. Frazier couldn't get the bank there, and Jordan Brandenburg will come back in for Jai Jackson. Second free throw by Frazier, off back iron. He goes 0 for 2 there, and Purnell to the corner. Soares thought about the 3. Purnell. Now Copes still to slow it down here. Soares in the corner, now back. Copes loses it, able to stay with it. Purnell, elbow jumper, tough shot, he got fouled. Refs will come together here. We'll see if they stick with the foul. They call a flopping violation on Nicky Soares.
No, that would have been Purnell, I'm pretty sure.
Purnell,
right. Yeah, he shot the shot, I thought.
Yeah, Purnell.
Soares got called for it last game.
Yeah, Purnell there on the flopping violation there.
That's one of the first times I've heard that violation before. I mean,
yeah, I believe last game or the game before that was the first time we actually saw the flopping violation.
Yep.
Seeing it again there. Seahawks will stay with it. And Sharkey thought about going up there. Seahawks will reset the top. Got a reset shot clock there as well. Can slow it down. Soares getting doubled in the corner. Knocked off of Thomas. Will stay here. Still 60 on the shot clock. Coach Corey Holden for Washington talking with the ref there. So Purnell now wide open inside is Brandenburg. Getting rejected going up by Daron Frazier. Loose ball. Sharkey on the ground with it. They call a jump ball. Will go back to Washington though. Mike White's inbound here. Jai Jackson will come in for Nicky Soares. 40-38 Seahawks lead. We saw this in the first matchup of the year between both these teams. Seahawks won that game 37-34. It was low scoring the entire way. Lots of defense, seeing it once again. Corbin drives in, fades in and out. Purnell come away with the rebound. Now pass up to Copes. 3 on 4. Can't get the layup there. Got to have that for the Seahawks.
Just under 2 minutes now. 40-38, Seahawks up by 2. These free throws are going to count, and these free throws could win the game.
Yeah, they called a shooting foul there on Amari Corbin. So Copes getting 2 at the line. Just couldn't get the N1 there, but if you can knock down both these free throws.
Big thing when you get to high school level and beyond that, free throws are huge, especially in close games like this. It's one of the biggest things, if not the biggest.
Copes trying to go 1 for 2, make this a 3-point game. Copes goes 1 for 2. Fans getting quiet for him there. So Thomas gets past Jackson. He'll slow it down. Gets a screen there from Frazier. Thought about pulling a three, gets deflected. Now Corbin gets Copes in the air. Can't hit the mid-range. Sharkey's got it. And Copes now crosses it to Purnell. Minute and a half remaining here in regulation. Decatur up by 3. Sharkey. Now Jackson.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
Copes hops, drives inside. Couldn't get the N1. Looks like he will get 2 shots at the line here. Foul will go on Torian Taylor, his 3rd. Copes 2 more at the line here. Gotta hit these. Copes hits the first. Copes goes 1 for 2. So Corbin, 4-point Decatur lead. We'll give to Thomas. Corbin setting a screen. Thomas takes on the right side, puts up the floater. They call it jump ball. We'll go back to Decatur though.
1 minute and 3 seconds left. Seahawks up by 4.
Yeah, Nicky Soares checking here for Jai Jackson.
This last minute is going to be very long, but very important for both teams. Seahawks need to really lock down and control the game, control the clock, and play the game of basketball.
Soares, Jyron Jackson checked in there for Dorian Frazier. Once again, under a minute remaining here. Cornell spinning around, driving on Corbin. Soares, corner 3, bang! 7 points, Seahawks lead. Thomas drives in, gets tripped. They call a push foul there.
36.9 seconds.
Here's the replay of the Soares corner 3. Might have done it. That reminds me of the Bennett game all over again. Nicky Soares hit the dagger in that game. Might have just done it once again. Jai Jackson will come in for Nicky Soares. Foul went on Ricardo Copes there, his 4th of the game.
Jaguars going to be inbounding the ball on the baseline.
Got a hold down low on the Seahawks there. That'll put the Jaguars in the bonus, and that will go on Jonathan Purnell, his 4th.
I believe there's 2 guys now, Copes and Purnell with 4. Big thing that they really need to settle down and just play the game of basketball, because now the Jaguars are now in the bonus. Big thing Decatur coaches are doing, it looks like right now, is really controlling energy on the players. Subbing in and out, which is really important in this type of situation. You got Soares and Jackson, both 2 amazing, fast, and athletic guys who can play everything on the court. And it really comes together when you got those 2 guys where you can rotate really quickly and get quick breathers like they are doing now.
Yeah, Soares coming in for Jackson and Taylor. Or excuse me, Frazier coming in for Taylor. Second free throw here from Corbin. Corbin goes 1 for 2. 6 points, Seahawks lead. Jaguars return to some full court press. Got to get a steal. Or at some point going to have to start fouling, as they will. Mike White will foul there.
Just over 30 seconds left.
Jaguars need to get 1 more foul to get the Seahawks in the bonus. So Shawnell Jones will check in here for Amari Corbin. Yeah, if you're the Jaguars, got to foul immediately here. You were telling me earlier, in a situation like this, you got to tell the ref, I'm fouling right when they pass the ball in. As trying to, there is Thomas. They do. That's Mike White drawing the foul there. That will put the Seahawks in the bonus. Excuse me, that's Elijah Thomas drawing the foul there. But 2 free throws here for Purnell.
Yeah.
Make this an 8-point game. I would say pretty much put a cap on it.
Yeah, definitely want to focus on making these 2. Need to just continue the game and control it.
Purnell short on the first there. Jai Jackson to come back in for Nicky Soares.
Purnell going to be shooting his second. It's up and good.
Purnell got 1 for 2. Timeout by Coach Bobby Grasso. Full timeout. We'll be right back with you with the Seahawks up by 7.
Looking like I still do. Flying private jet with the looking like I still do.
All right, 28.8 seconds left here. Seahawks up by 7. 46-39 over the Jaguars. It's Thomas. Jaguars pretty much need a 3 here, but Thomas, will drive in. Can't get the layup. Ball on the ground, and Purnell's got it. Mike White strips it from Purnell, though. Now 13 on the game clock. 3 there by Corbin. Can't get it. It's like call a foul down low. 8.4 seconds left. That will do it. Foul go there on Jordan Brandenburg, his second. Mike White getting 2 free throws. So with this win, the Seahawks will improve to 5-7 on the year. With this loss, the Jaguars will drop to 3-8. White hitting the first free throw. For the Seahawks, pretty much just got to get in here. Make sure you draw the foul.
Yeah. Big thing right now, it all depends on the Seahawks. They need either to just get it in play, or they're going to try and get it past half court.
White going 2 for 2 there. Jackson inbound, feeds to Copes. Copes gets fouled. 6.4 left now in regulation. Copes getting 2 more at the line. Foul there on Mike White.
Big thing for Copes. Try and make both.
Yeah,
I mean,
much.
at this point,
that would officially seal it. Short there on the first. As Copes trying to go 1 for 2, makes it a 6-point game. Goes 0 for 2 there. And now Thomas. Now Mike White for the 3. That one's short. Seahawks win 46-41 over the Jaguars. That will do it for us and our fantastic crew. My name is AJ Patton, along with my partner Nolan Soares. We say so long. Have a great night, everybody.